Welcome back to Press Conference.
Hey, how are you, Amanda?
I am doing so good. I just got back from LA, so I'm back in Nashville.
Wow.
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm good too. I'm about to move soon, so I finally
Yes,
found a place.
you're gonna be
So
moving.
I'm really excited. It's gonna be great. Communal
Yay!
living is where it's at.
Yes.
In this episode of Press Conference, we have an icon all the way from down under. She is a legend. Her name is Beverly Kills. And I am really, really jealous of Beverly Kills because she is 23, which
Two.
is
Sorry,
almost
make it worse.
22, 22, which is the
Oh,
same
so
age
you're
as
younger than
me.
both of us.
No,
Sorry.
I'm 22, Amanda.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Nina.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's
How old are you, Amanda?
same age as me.
I'm 23.
Old. Oh my god. Old,
I
bald,
know I'm old. I'm old
irrelevant
cripple.
flop. See you
Oh,
later.
I
Oh my
know.
god. You're the Mini Cooper of Press Conference.
I am.
Me?
Oh no, Amanda is. I think you meant me.
Oh my god, I am. Ah! I'm honored.
I was at a gig and I had like a younger queen like refer to me and one of the other girls saying like, oh, like I really want to get more experience like you like the older girls. And she like referenced to me as well. And I stared at her and I was like, is this what gay culture that you turn 22 and it's like, oh, this is like the older generation. They're like, these are the people that built history. And I'm like, I've not done anything. I had my first lick of like being known as one of the older girls at 22.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's
You're
hilarious.
old now. Oh my god. Just ancient.
No, we're
Yes.
all old.
No, but for real, like getting on Drag Race at what, 21?
Yeah.
Probably 21 when you're. That's wild.
Well, I
Mhm.
auditioned when I auditioned when I was 20. I think for Down Under, I'm not sure what the rules is for Down Under. I know America you have to be 21.
18,
I'm
21.
not sure what the rule was for Down Under, but I said I auditioned as a 20-year-old. So in my tape I said I was 20.
Oh.
By the time it was filming, I was 21. So
Mm.
Wait, but in Australia, I think you can drink after 18, right? That's
yeah,
maybe
you can do
best.
anything. You can do anything at 18, which is so wild
Yeah.
to me that in America you can have a gun at 18, but you can't. Is it you can't vote till 21? Is that right? Or you can't drink till 21?
Yeah, you can't vote till 21. It's crazy.
Or no, you can vote at 18. You can't
Really?
drink till you're 21. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't vote, so. Not
Jeez.
because I can't. I can't. That's why. Otherwise,
Well,
it's not me.
are there a lot of like 18 to 20-year-olds sneaking into like bars and clubs with like fake IDs? Is that
Oh,
common?
definitely. But there's also some
Yeah.
18 plus places.
Oh, I see. And they just don't.
Yeah.
So it's weird. I guess it's not a problem here because like you're either like as soon as you're out of high school, you can just probably you're pretty much old enough to go to a club
Oh,
anyway.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because in
weird.
Nepal, it's
Nice.
16.
Drinking?
So yeah, I mean,
What?
there's no rules
Wow.
because you can go and buy stuff. They don't really check IDs, so you can be 16 and you can buy drinks.
Wow.
Which was so weird to me because I moved here when I was like 17 and I was drinking, and I came here and you couldn't buy anything, and I was like, oh, it's weird. And I had to wait like 4 years to even like particularly go out and buy stuff. So I was like, oh, yeah, it's.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I think because
This
Australia is
place
such
is wild.
we're so strict with everything. Like to have this, like just to hear that, like you can just do that is wild to me. Because like Down Under is like notoriously like we are just so like I don't know. Like we're a very strict like country with just the most ridiculous things. Like so many
Mhm.
queens like could like from like internationally like have issues with getting their visa into Australia.
Oh.
Like I don't know, this was like ages ago, but like the most iconic story for queens getting into Australia was Trixie and Katya got stuck
Oh.
at the airport because their visa wasn't like they didn't tick like one box, and then they were stuck in like an airport in Australia for like 7 hours just because they didn't have.
Wow.
Yeah, it's stupid, so
So I
stupid.
guess Down Under versus the world is not happening.
Be a logistical nightmare getting everyone here. I'm like, let's just go to the
Oh,
US. I heard this was like
definitely.
global all stars happening, and I was like, if that's in the US, I'll go do that.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Need to go back to that shed in Auckland anytime soon. I'm like, let's go to the US and like let's do something big, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly. So
definitely.
Beverly, you look really good. What's the look? What are you telling us with this? With this look. Sorry, I shook my camera.
Well, my earrings are candy canes because it's Christmas, and I'm wearing white fur to disguise that I don't have any clothes on underneath except little
Oh,
shorts. But I'm wearing red
oh,
gloves, so it's like Christmassy in comfort.
okay. I
Christmas with
love it.
a comfortable Christmas with BK.
A
Yeah.
comfortable Christmas.
I just finished a
Beautiful.
weekend of kids, so I was like, what's like the least effort makeup, least effort costume, but most effective? And here we are. And
You look
Wow.
good.
I set up the like
Looks
little light,
good.
a red light, a blue light, and a pink
Yes,
light.
I love it. You have all the lights.
Yeah, you look
Oh
really
my
good.
gosh.
Um,
So,
so okay, you go first, and
okay,
then so.
so we've got
Oh,
some
oh.
questions. Ooh, and you've got some colorful lights.
This is fun. I love those mysterious
Ooh,
things. Yeah.
it's like that
I like that
ooh,
too.
it's so good. So we got some questions for you from your fans on Twitter.
Okay.
So we got a few to go through. First, we have one from your fan Eve 6000, and she
Ah!
asks, "Why do you never reply to my tweets?"
I think I responded to that. I think I said like, "That's so weird. I've never seen Eve 6000 on Twitter before. Like, I didn't know that she used Twitter.
Never.
She's the person that I believe has ever opened the app Twitter. So it's really strange that Eve 6000's first tweet was at me. So I'm very honored that it was.
Oh
um,
my gosh.
how many to choose from? You know what? Maybe I have replied to her tweets, and she tweets so much that she just doesn't see it because it's just lost in a sea of
Oh
thousands
Oh,
yeah, all those
of tweets.
notifications.
Eve
I think
does.
I
So you're
think
saying that you hate Eve 6000's tweets? Is that what you're trying to say?
that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Actually, I've got
Got him.
some. Do I have any here? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I don't. Oh, it's all right. I'm looking for my E. I was looking for my E6000, but I don't know where it is. Do you guys
Oh,
know what 6000 is,
yeah,
right?
the glue. That
Yeah.
glue. Yeah.
There's so many people. It baffles me because E6000 is so. It's kind of like reserved for drag queens or showgirls. It's such like a crafty thing that like she
Yeah.
wouldn't have known what that was until she started drag. So I'm like, how did she know what E6000 was? Anyway, I think it's
Mm.
brilliant. Go her.
That's a good name. So what are we drinking? Is it alcohol?
Oh,
Eggnog? Just
12 a.m. here. No, it's not. It's 12 a.m. on a Monday. It's absolutely not alcohol. I was having my little breakfast orange juice.
oh, because does Australia? When you're from Australia, does Australia have eggnogs?
No, because our
No.
Christmas is so like our Christmas we do like I don't know, we just drink beer or drink just like wine or something. Like it's
Oh,
yeah,
even the kids?
no, we don't do eggnog. Eggnog is a thing here. And to me, like there is nothing worse than like, oh, let's do like eggs but put alcohol. Eggnog's alcoholic, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
you can
can
spike
make
it.
it
Yeah.
non-alcoholic. Yeah,
No, that's awful. Mayonnaise comes
it's
from
actually
eggs.
pretty good. It's actually
Am
pretty good. I'm
I-
obsessed with it.
Mayonnaise. That's gross. Well, later, I'll give it a try maybe.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you
god.
should. When you come
Yeah.
to so you're on a tour. Like you're gonna be on tour. I remember you said it, but I don't know if you can talk about it. But you're about to go
We
on
can talk about
tour.
it now because we announced it. Yeah,
Okay, so
my, it's
tell the people what it is.
It's my one woman show. It's called Heaven and Hell. We are
Yep.
starting. It's basically like a. It's like it's made for fringe festivals. It's not made to be like a club tour. Like the one thing that I am is like I'm a club performer. So
Yeah.
doing a fringe festival is something a little bit left of center for me. So I wanted to really push myself, and I spoke to my agent about it, and I'm like, I just have this idea. I really want to do it, and they're like, let's make it happen. So
Mm,
yeah, it is
love it.
a like 50-minute spectacular of just numbers and audience participation, and it's I really hope that it's just fun and stupid, but I hope that people leave with like a good message about life.
I love that. I love that. And so you're starting with UK
No,
or
we're
have you
starting in Adelaide. So we're starting in
Adelaide? Okay.
the Adelaide Fringe Festival, and then we're slowly just going to make our way around. We're just going to city hop and see where we can take it. The way I want to do it is I want it to be like I want it to be like special, and if you catch it, you catch it. And if you don't, you don't. And it's
Oh,
there. A couple like 1 or 2 nights, and then that's it. No more. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I want it to be just the once. I might record it in Adelaide, and then I might post it. But I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm very
You should do that.
I'm never this like I never have this much control over the creative process. So I've kind of like started doing stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know what to do with myself. I'm like a pig in shit. I'm just like I don't know what's happening, but I'm rolling around having a good time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. I think at the end of the day, you should be having fun. That's like the thing.
Yeah.
Right? So I love that
That's
for you.
that's absolutely drag. I think I don't the one thing I don't want to do is be one of those like fringe artists like, oh, I'm an artist, darling, and there's always like a deep meaning in it. And I'm like,
Drag
no,
Serena Chacha.
absolutely not.
Drag Serena Chacha.
Dragging Serena Chacha through I've got all of these books that I've written. She reads them, I write them.
There we go. So
The
some
wig
more
stress.
actual questions from your fans.
Oh.
They want to know, were you scared to go on Drag Race Down Under for season 2 after watching season 1?
Yeah, I was. I was like, I don't know. I just didn't know what to expect. Like, it was season 1 was a season that happened, and going on that season afterwards, I was like, I just sort of had the mindset of like, I'm completely in control of what I put out there, and I want to make sure that it's like interesting and entertaining and real and honest, and I've been cast for a reason, so I'm just going to do my best. And I had a good time, and people say, I think the level of talent across both seasons is there. Like, we are all just as amazing as each other, but I do think like season 2 as like a 8-episode run, it was a lot more like entertaining to watch. Like the stories and the personalities were just much more engaging for TV. Everyone's just as good as each other, but I think the season 2 story was really cool, and getting to like not only be a part of it, but like make it as well, like watch it happen in real time. It was great. I loved it. I loved it. And I know that like there was a lot of issues with people saying like, oh, season 1 had this sort of like underlying theme of like what happened with Scarlett, and that was sort of in the back of my mind as well. And I'm a white person. Like I wanted to make sure that like I did it always in fairness, and I always did it without like putting my intentions second and putting the audience's first, because it's about it's like we get to entertain, but it's for the audience, and I wanted to make sure that people were comfortable. So when those conversations I wasn't involved in any of those conversations, but when they did come up, because I knew people were going to talk about it for season 2, when they did come up, I just wanted to like listen and learn, because I'm still like newish to drag, so I was like learning sort of with the audience as well. So I just sort of took a back seat and just like let it happen. And like I think it is such a brilliant 180 from what the first season was. With that topic.
Definitely.
It was really cool to be a part of it. I'm really, really proud to represent that season. Yeah.
Season 2
answer. Like
yeah,
no, that's a great answer. Season 2, honestly, like no offense to season 1 people, but season 1 I hated. Let's be honest. Straight up, that season was not good. Season 2 though is honestly, if I have to rank all the season, it's like my second favorite season after All Stars. No, not ever. 2022.
Oh, I was like,
I'm not gonna go that far. Let's be honest. But
favorite season.
All Star 7, I have to say, because Raja, but Down Under like was truly like phenomenal.
Yes,
and also gave us one of the best winners, honestly.
Spanky's the best,
in my opinion,
ever in the world.
the guy in the house tonight.
Don't make me sing it, okay? I wanted to learn your verse, but I keep. Next time when you come back on the podcast, I'll learn it. Okay, I'll have it fully memorized. I'll sing it for you.
That's fine.
Because I tried to. I keep mistaking it. I mix like Uruguay. I can't.
It's so many girl group verses. It is not funny. Like it's beyond a joke. I saw a TikTok. I love to tick and I love to talk. I saw a TikTok and it was ranking every single verse of like all the girl groups, and it was like 70.
A lot. Yeah.
And I was like,
oh yeah.
A lot.
I remember seeing those on TikTok. Yeah.
What's like, your favorite verse
ever?
Yeah. Drag Race.
Giddy up, girls. It's Beverly Kills. Gonna give you whiplash because I love it.
Okay.
Honestly, not to be biased, not to be biased at all. Spanky motherfucker in the house tonight. So
Yes.
Yes.
it's so good, and so many girls. Like, I'm not a singer at all, so I
Yeah.
had to rap. I was like, I have to do this, and I really like. It'd be cool to sing, but Spanky's one of the few that chose to sing and nailed it. I don't think people
She
talk about.
really did.
I think people talk about Spanky singing really well enough. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I
I
mean?
agree.
I love it when they sing it well.
My
And
favorite verses. My favorite verse is "Hello, gorgeous. We are colleagues." Hello, gorgeous. I forgot, but it was like, "Hello, gorgeous. Let's go to job and let's party with my colleagues that you call sisters."
I'm the latter. We love to work at the office. Yes, it was not even rapping. It was
It
like
was not.
a motivational speech over like an background. But it's the Roxy Andrews effect. It was so iconically not good that everyone loves it, knows it, remembers it. She's a genius. Very smart drag queen. She is.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay. Another question we got from the fans is, who were you most nervous to lip sync against and why?
Most nervous?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. Honestly, probably Pamara. And the reason being was because I knew I could beat Minnie. I knew Kong was going to beat me. But Pamara, I was like, I don't know what's going to happen here. So I was like, I have no idea. And it was so early in the competition. Like, I didn't want to go home third. Like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
That is not my brand. So I was like, I have to win this. And it was stressful. And even when I finished it, I could like sense the vibe at the back of the room was like, we don't know what's happening. It's up
That
to
lip sync was great.
it's up to the lady over there to decide. And but it was very scary. I wrecked my knees, and I've kept the rip tights.
Oh
just
wow.
to commemorate. I've got these like big
Wow.
holes down the runway, and I got like
Yeah.
just blood is gross, but
Sell it at DragCon.
yeah. Knowing the drag fans, I'm like, oh, like I was like some of my dried blood in a little plastic bag, and they're like, I'll buy it, $500.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Instant rich.
Drag memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
No, but that lip sync is truly good. It's like one of my favorites of that season.
Thank you very
It's
much.
really good lip sync. Okay, I have a question, and this is a very serious question. Okay, get serious right now. On your girl group challenge,
yeah,
RuPaul wore a bindi.
yeah.
Pots. I can't let that go. It was so funny. What was your when you saw it? Did you clock it right away, or was it like after?
I couldn't really see it because we were a little further away, but
Yeah.
I went, okay. I kind of just went, all right. What? Are you asking like, in the moment? Was I be like, oh, RuPaul, let me just peel that rhinestone off your forehead?
Giving RuPaul.
Is it you that you called Raven Ravine?
Ravine. Yes. She's my South Asian goddess. I love her.
I will say this: RuPaul looks gorgeous. Like that's stamped. But I remember seeing that.
Honestly, if RuPaul comes in a sari, even calls me a curry muncher, I will say yes, mama. I work. I'm not even kidding. If she comes in, I don't care. But now if Ravine does it, now we got a problem.
No, I love Raven. She's amazing. That lady can put makeup on. She's awesome.
She does, yes.
Not Ravine.
Okay. I think it's time you ask the most important question of the night.
I knew you were gonna throw. This is not by me, by the way. This is think of this as like Joseph Sheffer. I can't say his name. Him asking this question. Okay, probably answered it too. The girls all, in your season, they all said that you were fake, right? That was like the one thing.
Oh, we were thinking of two very different questions. I was
sorry.
Very kill. Wow, we interpreted that so differently.
I was going to be like, what do you order at McDonald's? Like, it was
But go on. We can go this direction.
What are your thoughts now that you're able to like reflect on that experience? What do you think?
I didn't agree in the moment. I still don't agree. Like it was just I think what happened was I think they might have just listened to the producers a little bit too hard. Like being like if the producers were, oh, don't you think Bev's doing this? And they're like, oh yeah, I think she is. But like I think that's like confirmation bias. Like if someone tells you something, like you're going to be looking for it, sort of thing. Whereas
Yeah.
like Molly was never like that to me, and it was because the producers weren't like telling her that. Do you know what I mean? So that's the one thing. Like everything happened and it was all real. Like none of it, like it's not a scripted show. It's all very real and it's all in the moment. And that's why I reacted the way that I did, because I'm like, what the fuck are you on about? Like, fuck off. Like this is just not relevant. It's not true. Like, bye.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I really don't respond well to words like, oh, like she's such a real bitch or she's fake, or I think there's such like buzzwords, especially for drag queens in the entertainment industry, we're always putting on an act. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like for example, like if I'm at a big show and I've just had a really bad day, I'm sick and I'm tired and everything hurts, should I go out on stage and act like that, or should I go out on stage and do my best and kill it? But if I do my best and pretend like everything's fine, then am I being fake? I don't know. I just found it like such a trap in the moment, and I was like, I can't get out of this. This is ridiculous, and that's why I told her to fuck off, because I was like, this is stupid. You're just listening to like
Yeah.
rubbish. And also, you don't really know me that well, so I don't know. We're fine now, and she understands me now. But I think in the moment she just didn't understand who I was, and it was confusing. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely not for everyone, and I'm almost glad that I'm not for everyone. Like I don't think every drag queen should be for everyone. You know? Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
great
my answer.
answer. Look at you. That's a great answer.
Thank you so much. Every single interview asked me that, and I've said the same answer every time. I've got it like rehearsed.
Now, this is a question that I don't think any other interviewer asked it. And I'm for sure Matt didn't ask you this. Mary Kill, the girls from your cast.
You asked Spanky this, and I was devastated to hear that I was not married nor killed. I'm going to kill. No, we're not going to start with that. I'm going to marry Molly. I'm going to fuck Fo, because I know that lady's a freak in the sheets. And I'm going to kill. I'll kill Yuri. I don't know why. I don't even know why.
Oh my
I'm killing
god.
Yuri, and I will not be explaining my answer. I don't know. Now she'll probably be into it. It'll turn her on. I'll like get the knife out. She'll be like, "Oh my god, knife play!"
Yeah, she would like that.
Oh my gosh. Good answers.
Amanda, should we get into the episode? Or
Yes,
do
yes.
it.
So
Okay.
this episode
This episode
was an
was-
acting challenge. Do you like acting challenges?
I'm gonna act like I like this episode. I'm gonna act like this up.
Okay, good. We're all on the same page on how I feel about the episode. You know?
Let me preface, let me preface that
Okay.
these 5 are some of the most talented drag artists, not in their country, in the world, and they still are. But they were given shit on a platter, and they were told to make diamonds. And I'm like, you can't do that. Like, oh, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Was this acting challenge worse, or was your season's acting challenge? Which one?
I actually think our season's acting challenge was pretty okay. I thought it wasn't terrible. Like, it was a bit dorky, but this didn't even have jokes in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At all.
Like,
At all.
at least had like a joke written in, like this line is, it's like line, punchline. But theirs was literally just like, oh no, the spy mosquitoes, they found us. Damn it. There's no jokes, and the only joke maybe is the stunt double.
Oh,
but
that was the
Yeah.
that would have been funny if they didn't tell us it was happening. So if out of nowhere Silky's like just and then does a bunch of backflips, but we knew it was coming. So when it happened, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, uh, it was bad. But
Yeah.
outside of like acting challenge, are you loving this season or have you not watched it at all?
I've watched the season. I've kept up with it.
Okay.
This season is fine. Like I don't know. I think there is something about I genuinely do think this. I think there's something about these the international all stars
Hmm.
that makes it really tricky to like kind of strike that gold because everyone has very different references and very different like not ideas of drag, but
Yeah.
it makes it's less cohesive, right? There's if you do it in Down
Mhm.
Under, there's a story there. A lot of us know each other, or we've all got this one thing in common. Whereas you bring like the best of the best together, they don't all have these connections. And I suppose what they're
Hmm.
bonding over is what they don't have in common, and they're learning about like different drag culture
Yeah.
around the world, which is really cool. And that's why I think it's amazing, and that's why I'd love to do it. But
Oh,
at the
okay.
moment, the both of the like international all stars, they just haven't like hit. They haven't hit. You know, it didn't hit the
Yeah.
same way that like the all star seasons do. You know, yeah.
Okay. You said you would do. Which would you do a Down Under All Stars or a Versus the World?
Ooh, I would like to do a versus the world. I just think I would
Versus the
just want
World.
to
Okay.
just like compete with different queens. Like, there's
Okay.
only
Even if it's
Mhm.
UK versus the world,
yeah. Why not? Why not? I'd
because
love to.
there's no prize money.
Yeah, why not? Why
Okay. Okay.
I would love to do it. I would absolutely do it. I didn't do Drag Race for the prize money. I didn't win anything. Look. I worst case scenario is I win as much as I won on my season, which is this much, big fat. Do you know what I mean? So like,
Okay.
I never did it. I never did it for money. I just did it because I loved doing drag. So
Okay.
Mhm.
pageant
Well, at
answer.
least I hope you go. They let you do like global all stars because then
Love to
when
do
you
that.
win like a lip sync or something, you at least get like $10,000 or something. Even
ten
if it's
thousand dollars for a. Oh,
yeah for lip sync. See,
this
and
is,
you'll probably win too.
I'd have 20 grand
So
if I did it on my season. I would have 20 grand.
yeah, see.
Wow, that's
Mhm.
like half a like house deposit. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that you get on Go Global All Stars soon.
I would love to
We'll
do
Yes.
it,
see.
and I would get in there. I would have the best
Mhm.
time. I would just stir. I think I'd stir the pot. I think knowing me, I would go in there aware of how the show works, and I would just
Mhm.
go in there and like I wouldn't create drama, but I'd be there for it. I'd just be watching the whole time. Like,
Mhm.
As you should. Your finale look of like Down Under.
mm,
This is a great segue, just jumping right into the next topic.
mm.
But your finale, like the look that you had, was so good.
Oh, thank you.
Why didn't you guys get to show it on the episode?
So I think the main reason I'm not like sure what the exact reason is, but basically,
Yeah.
once you get eliminated, you get flown home, and
Oh.
there was really strict like isolation rules with Australia and New Zealand, so they would have had to have like put people up for like 3 weeks just so
Oh. Okay.
support, and it's kind of almost like not worth it. Like I don't know
Yeah.
like what the UK girls do, but I'm pretty sure that they're not sitting in their hotel rooms for like 2.5 months just so they
Uh.
can do a runway
They should
walk.
have. Yeah. They
I
should
feel
have
like
done like a Zoom moment.
yeah, that would have been cool. I really would have loved to have presented on the show, but I think plenty of people have seen the dress and they really liked it.
Yeah,
So,
it's really good. Because I remember you saying, I would like to get to the finale because I paid a hell lot of money for this
I
dress.
did. It was
I
very expensive. And like it's beautiful. It just yeah, I love this dress. So and anytime that like a really special event comes up, I wear that
Yeah,
gown for it. I love that dress.
I love that. I love that. It was really good.
Thank you.
So
So maybe season three
great.
because COVID's kind of like in its cancelled era. It's in its COVID is flopping. COVID is in its flop era.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Miss
Mhm.
Covid Arena.
maybe season three they'll do a big runway at the end.
Maybe they'll
Okay,
do like a COVID themed runway.
that would be awful. Wait, they did?
Mhm.
Didn't they? Was it they had to make COVID costumes?
Wait, they did? Which one? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Drag Race UK. They were like making lockdown superheroes. Remember
Really? I don't remember.
Horace blue thing was like blue, dedicated to like the NHS.
Oh yes, with the mouth. Okay, okay, yeah, I remember now. That was.
brain. Big
Wow.
brain
Yeah.
Beverly.
Oh my gosh.
Amanda, we didn't ask who Beverly liked the most on the acting challenge.
Mm,
Okay, we can do
I like. I liked it when they finished it. Like it was when they were like cut. I was like, yes, yes. Um, Victoria, she was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Victoria
definitely
was the best.
was.
I liked Victoria. Yeah, she was the best. She was the
Who was
most.
the worst?
Vanity was on struggle street, and I feel bad
Mm.
for her. And it wasn't due. It wasn't like lack of skill. It wasn't lack of anything. It just I don't know. Like just it just didn't click, and I don't know. I felt bad for her because I'm like I know she could do this. Like she absolutely could. She
Yeah.
just I don't know. Like bad timing, bad character. I don't know. I kind of
The
felt bad for her.
direction the
Mm.
direction was so bad. Tracy Melchor, I'm telling
She's
you,
Tracy is too nice. She's too
she's
nice.
too nice. Yeah.
We need Michelle up in there being like, no, do it again.
Yeah, because I remember in All Star 7, they brought like an actual director, like I forgot her name, Janiska or something. And the
Mm,
way she directed it was like an actual thing, like very seriously. Here, Tracy was like, you gotta put your back is towards the camera, you gotta look. And I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, but tell her like how she can make that organic. You're the director, you're supposed to like steer them into that good
Mhm.
thing. And also like the way the cameras were, they why only one angle?
yeah,
In the actual movie they changed to a different angle, so if it's a scene
Mhm.
where she's fighting, have a camera on the side too. It
exactly
was
that.
like they're doing like half at that. Canada, when I find you,
When you find Canada,
trust you. Yeah, it will be dealt with
when you find
because
like, the second biggest country in the world, when you find it, you'll find.
okay, the lighting is terrible. it's
Uh,
it's genuinely terrible lighting. Come on, they all got like 5 o'clock shadow. Even Victoria has a 5 o'clock shadow with the shadow.
no, I'm looking at these photos. The lighting's fine. What's wrong with the lighting?
It's bad.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh,
Amanda, come on.
I
these photos
Okay,
look
now
fine.
you
I'm looking at these pictures. They look great.
The pictures look fine.
the
The
actual
shows look
episode
fine.
is bad, the lighting.
Oh, are you talking about the acting
Mhm.
challenge lighting or like the runway lighting?
All of it. All of it. It's just
Ah!
Canada Drag Race in general. It's so
It's very, very, very hard to light drag queens. It's like it needs to
it
be
is.
perfect. It needs to be
Mhm.
perfect. That's right. Very hard to
Yeah,
My
light.
speaking
favorite
of lighting.
thing about Down Under though is when they do the smoothing. So they smooth like the picture out, at least for like RuPaul, and at some point it's so smooth that's or you can only see RuPaul's like no. Oh, oh.
Oh, oh.
Hang on, I almost what happened? Hang on. Hang on.
I was
Uh,
RuPaul. It's
I
RuPaul.
was really
She
scary. Guys, who was scared? I was really
It was
scared.
70 of you scared. Yeah, I was scared
I
too.
was really scared. Hang on, I'm just gonna like blue. There we go. It's a bit dark. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can turn this on. Oh!
wait.
Ah! I'm so bright.
RuPaul
Mhm.
passed away at 72.
No, I didn't.
Because I can't. I was trying to prank, but
I saw that.
I can't.
Yeah, I
Minnie.
was like, I feel like I what? I was like, there's no way
It
you're
was
being
so
serious
hard
right
for me
now.
to not laugh.
60.
I failed the acting challenge.
Yeah, you did. Minnie's drag sister or maybe daughter, I'm not sure. She like tried to like prank Minnie by being like, "Yeah, is that
Oh,
what
I
you?"
saw that video.
And Minnie's just staring at her, going,
That video was. I saw it last night. I was cracking up because she's just unbothered.
"Minnie, right? Minnie is such like a she's so daggy, and she's just so like she's like, what are you doing? Like, love you."
All right, let's
Okay,
get
it's
into
the
the
runway.
runways, Y2K, Y2Gay 2000s Club Kids. First, we
Okay,
have
what is this thing?
yeah,
It's
Rita
What is
Varga. Here we go.
Y2K Club Kids? But it's Y2Gay. So we've got Y2K, we've got gay, and we've got Club Kids. They are
yeah,
three
and
different things.
yeah, it doesn't mix. Like it's like things that should maybe it do, apparently like the actual brief that the girls got was like Club Queen or Y2K. So it was like one or the other. But the
Mm-hmm.
actual runway, none of them gave either. So I don't know, maybe like lost in translation.
Weird. We had a similar one
Mm.
on Down Under. I wasn't on this episode, the makeover challenge, the
Oh.
second last one.
Oh, okay.
It was like family resemblance, but the brief that we got was opposites attract. So all of us
Oh.
had. Do you notice that? Like Kong did hero and
Yeah.
villain, pineapple and pizza, dreams and nightmares, sweet and sour.
Yeah.
I was sad part,
Mm-hmm.
so it was like happiness and sadness.
Yeah.
And then when they were like, then they were judging them on like family resemblance. I was like, what? I would have gotten out there in two very opposing looks. So I was a bit
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah. So yeah, I find sometimes they like change it, but this was so like no, the looks were good, but they didn't make sense in a lineup. I was like, they all look really
Yeah.
cool individually, but I couldn't. If you put them in front of you, would you guess that the theme was Y2K Club Kids? No
No.
way, no way.
But first we have Rita Baga's look. What do we think? 8 or regurgitate, and why?
I think she ate this. This is a club kid. This is good. I like it.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? You
I
hate
don't
it.
like it.
Just say you hate it. That's fine. You're allowed to hate it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Knowing the concept that she's called Boxy, so she put herself in a box and it's bingo for some reason, I still hate it.
Okay.
I don't like it. It looks really. I just don't like it.
I don't.
I can't really explain.
The like lycra bodysuit dress is a bit like I want it like just like it's kind of just flat here. Like I think maybe she needs more like a shoulder piece or like it's too flat. It needs more texture or something. The
Yeah.
balls are a full touch, so I was maybe she could have like done more balls on the shoulders or something like a little like armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like flat here. There's nothing happening here. I think it's cool
And
though. It hits the brief of Club Kid really well.
yeah.
She ate. She ate. She has eaten.
Right? Okay. I'd say
Yeah.
regurgitate.
It's regurgitate for me. I think maybe
Really? Oh my
I
god!
don't know. It's just like the two. It just looks kind of like different pieces just got pushed together last minute. It just doesn't look like it's comparable to Silky's in my head. Like
Right. Okay.
like she could have gotten the same critiques as Silky about it being crafty.
The one thing that I do not like is the hardware at the bottom. The wheels with the
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
wooden
the wheels.
slide. Conceal that
Yeah.
shit. Put some fringe on it. Put something on it.
Mm-hmm.
Hide that. Hide that.
Yeah.
True. And she was drooling all over the stage. Whoever had to clean that up was not.
Gross. Good for her.
Yeah.
Who's
All
next?
right. Well, next we have
Vanity.
Vanity Milan. What do you think?
It's Y2K. It's not Club Kids. Y2K.
Yeah.
I like this.
I like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I just
I think
love
it's
how
an
the
8.
I wish the cape was more just like a flying cape because it kind of wraps around her a bit. It was a bit. It took
Mm-hmm.
away her shape because she's a beautiful shape here. I felt like it kind of wraps around her a bit. Also, do they get a wind machine every runway?
No, I think they have to ask. Like the wind one for the ball was actually like in the brief, probably. This one they had to ask, I think.
We did not have the option of a wind machine
Oh.
ever. And I would have loved that.
Wow.
I would have loved a wind machine. I'd live.
Yeah.
She ate this. Love the yellow hair. It's cool. I just think maybe like a cape, like a simple cape would have, because the body's
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like this. I think
Yeah.
I love how the yellow, like the color pops. I like the Batman-esque armor thing. This is
Yeah.
pretty good. And Vanity just looks pretty in whatever she
Yeah.
wears. So
I think maybe she needs more details on the dress because it is kind of just like more yellow. I think she bought the yellow in like some of the shoe, or if she had yellow stones the front. It could have been cooler.
Yeah, that would help because right now with the black on black in this picture, it's hard to see where the shape is
It's too
in
much.
front of the cape. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just too much black, which is a neutral, so
Yeah.
it kind of just swallows itself. Yeah, and that
Yeah.
big
Mm.
black. It's not a cape. What is that? It's like a. I thought it was a giant garbage bag at first, and that's not an. It was like, is this a trash runway? Like, but I was like, oh, it's like fabric, but it was giving
Yeah.
garbage bag when she put it around herself, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Agree
She
too.
ate. This is eating.
Yeah,
Eating.
8.
I agree.
Okay, she ate.
Yeah. Next we have
Ooh.
Victoria Scone.
She ate.
This was cool. Yeah, this is the one where they turned the lights off and she was glowing.
Yeah.
And she jumped on the stage and broke the stage. Iconic!
Yes.
So fucking funny.
Iconic.
Holy shit. Loved it, loved it. Yeah, I hate the wig.
The wig is not. I
I
think
did I
it's like a
detest
lip sync wig that you
Yeah,
get after you win a challenge.
yeah. And I think the outfit is kind of couture-ish, like it's cool, but the face is
Yeah.
so cartoony. I don't
Mhm.
think the face like the head doesn't match the body.
Mhm.
But doing the Millennium Bug,
Love it.
brilliant. Brilliant. And
Yeah.
this is probably the closest to hitting it's Y2K, it's Club Kid, and it's gay. I think it hits all of
Mhm.
the briefs, which would be so hard to
Yeah.
do.
Definitely.
So I think, yeah, this is an eight. She's eaten.
Same.
Definitely
I think she
8.
ate too.
Um,
There's been a lot of light up runways this year.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've come to
I want to
realize
be
they
more creative.
really.
I want like a glow in the dark, not glow in the
Mm-hmm.
dark,
I would
a
like that too.
UV, like a UV runway.
That'd
Like
be good.
Mm.
Detox.
my premiere dress was UV reactive, so whenever I use it in a club,
Oh.
I say turn on the blue lights, and then the blue rings on my
Yeah.
like yellow gown they glow. These like UV.
Oh.
Whoa.
Love that.
I think a
Love
UV runway
that.
would be really cool.
Yeah, like
Yes.
Detox did.
Yes.
Supersonic.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
looks
she
sick.
ate. Who's next?
Okay.
Silky.
Next, Silky. What do y'all think about this?
I didn't like it, but I like it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I think like the crafty. I love like when they critiqued her for it being crafty. I was like, so is Rita's. It
Yeah.
literally looks like she stuck everything by herself. So
Yeah.
and so I didn't get the critique because if this is crafty, then that's crafty too.
Yeah.
I like this. It's kind
I
of similar to her like a dragon look, in terms of
Yeah.
like one part
yeah.
like she's holding it, but
Mhm.
I still like it.
Definitely Club Kid. It's not really Y2K, but that's fine.
Mhm.
It's definitely Club Kid. I don't know why the eye is cardboard, but the lips are like fabric.
Oh, that's
See what I
true.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's two different material. If the eye was fabric, I think it would look really cool together. She
Yeah.
looks great. I like it though. It's cool. Love the tongue. Love the
Yeah.
teeth. Yeah,
Those,
this is an
it,
8. I reckon she had this
yeah.
bodysuit already, and then just was like, let's make
Mhm.
my friend's got this mouth, and I'll just make like a cardboard eye, and then bam, Club Kid. But
Yeah.
She got the Heidi and closet teeth. Love it.
that's a Yuri guy too.
Yeah, she nibbled.
I think
Oh yes.
this is kind of backstage tea. I'm sure it's fine. It's not anything. After the episode, Yuri left. Rue was talking in the workroom, I think, to Molly, and he was saying something about the girl group with Molly, and he was like, "Oh, you and
Yeah.
what's the girl? Gap Tooth," and we're like, "Yuri," and he's like, "Yeah, Gap Tooth." So RuPaul's been calling Yuri Gap Tooth behind closed doors.
Oh my god, poor Yuri.
He was like, "Who's the queen with the gap tooth?" I was like, "Yuri," and they're like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I was like, okay,
Oh my god, Rue.
it was funny. No,
Oh.
Rue meant so well. It was so funny. It was such a good moment. So it was like, I have to
Mm.
tell Yuri this like straight away. I was like, "RuPaul called you gap tooth."
Yeah.
Like, she
Oh
ate.
me.
She ate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
nibbled.
she nibbled.
Nibbled,
She had
yeah.
a little taste.
Yeah.
Little taste.
And
Yeah.
who's last? Raja.
Raja O'Hara, yes.
Uh,
What do we think?
okay. I don't know what I think. So I will listen to you guys, and whatever you think, I think.
Okay,
Because I don't know.
I don't like it.
Right?
I think
I don't
it's
really
too.
like it either.
I think it's too simple. This is not like it's. There's nothing like you. I always try to think with drag, you need to be able to describe the look using really like few words, right? So with
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Silkies, you could be like, oh, the giant. Remember Silky's look with the giant mouth and the floating eyeball, and then you could be like, oh,
Yeah.
remember Victoria's bug look with the wires and the green face. Whereas this one, like, you can't describe it that way. Like, it's like, oh, it's the orange with the sheer. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I always try to think, like, can you
Yeah.
describe it succinctly, and like then that puts it in the realm of being like really memorable. It's not bad. It's just I don't get what's happening. That's all.
Right.
Yeah. And the hip is like baggy almost. It's and the head
Yeah.
is also droopy. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's why, because she's holding it up. I don't know if that was supposed to be up
I don't know.
or
It's
what. Like
not.
it's ponytail.
I don't know. Unfortunately, this one I hate to say it. I think it's a regurgitate for me.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah, for me
it's not
too.
bad.
It looks like just
Same.
it looks like her intestines, but everywhere, with the like way that the tubes are on the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
But
it's
yeah,
it's fine.
so regurgitate.
Yeah. I
I
just think it
think.
could be more, which is more it could be more interesting. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
all. It could be more interesting.
So since Raja creates every look of hers, maybe
Hmm,
like she ran out of time or something. So you only
probably.
get like 3 weeks probably. So
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, Raja. This is like I think the only runway of hers I haven't liked this season. So
oh,
there's
Yeah.
not to say that Raja's not
it's
got good looks. I think it's just one that's missed, and
yeah.
you're gonna have a miss. It's fine. I think
Yeah.
overall her package is pretty great. This is just the weakest of a great package, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So, who is your favorite runway of all of these from this week?
Oh, it's Victoria, like easily,
Yeah.
easily. Vanities, I like for like practicality. Like I wouldn't wear the coat, but I'd wear the dress
Mhm.
in a club. I'd perform in that.
Yeah,
Like that's a really cool look that I would wear. But in terms of best runway, Victoria, easy. What do you guys
Yeah, I
think?
agree. Victoria was my favorite too.
same.
Yeah,
I agree. Which was your least favorite?
yeah, it's Raja. Sorry, girl.
Ja-
It's just not interesting.
Amanda?
Like there's nothing like being produced. Like there's no like this is what I am wearing. It's kind of like this is my orange and sheer.
Mm-hmm.
That's about
Yeah,
it. Yeah, it's just there's no concept there.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Amanda, what about you? What's your least favorite?
I think maybe honestly Rita's.
Yes, I wanted you to say
Rita
that.
back.
Okay.
Least favorite.
Yeah,
Oh
my
yeah,
least
my
favorite
least
is
favorite was
Rita.
Rita's. I think. Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
it's
and actually,
gone.
I'm going back to this reader look. It's I think if you make something, that's fine. But if you can see the construction, there's a problem. So
Mm-hmm.
like you can see like the sides of you can see that it's made out of wood.
Mm-hmm.
You can see
Yeah,
the nails and some of the paint has chipped, and you can see the
Mm-hmm.
staples in the side of it,
Yeah.
which again is fine. But all you needed to do was pop a rhinestone over the staple, and then
Yeah.
just hide the construction. Always hide the construction. Same with the wheels. Imagine if she just had like a little, just a piece of tulle, just like hanging over. That's all she needed.
Mm.
yeah.
Needed.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that would have been great.
Definitely.
Also, the future. What? Why? This is the future. I don't get it. Is that
It's probably something to do with Quebec.
I know she was referencing something. I do not remember what it was, but she was
Yeah, I don't
referencing
remember
something.
either. So the top two are Rita Baga and Victoria Scone. Do we agree?
no?
Yes,
It just didn't work for me. Honestly, if I'm going to be very honest, I really liked Silky, and I wouldn't have minded
I
if
thought
Silky
Silky.
versus Victoria again.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be their third week in a row.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would have been a great storyline too.
Yeah, they are doing the best. I think Silky
Yeah,
was better than Raja. I would have switched Raja and Silky.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
As much as it pains me to say it, I thought Raja and Vanity should have been in the bottom.
Yeah,
With like the 6 episode runtime, maybe they should just do like All Star 7 rules for versus the world. So every queen gets to stay every episode and accumulate points for her country.
yeah.
And whoever from that country does the best, they go to the finale. So it's like all the countries, and then they do a
How
lip sync on
gaggy
SmackDown.
would it be if, like, that Global All Stars, they did like two people from each two like contestants from each country and then combined like
Yeah.
imagine if it was like
Mhm.
me and Kong representing like Down Under, and then we had to like earn points for Down Under. Wouldn't that be cool? And then
That'd be so cool.
yeah, and then you're like in the final, then you can all represent or whatever. Like that'd be really cool. I think
And
for the rest of the world, I like the idea of like representing your country. I love that. Like representing USA or representing Down Under, representing
yeah.
Thailand. Love it.
Mhm.
And with your rule, two girls they go to the and so whoever like they go all over to the finale, and
Mhm.
then the two representative from a country lip syncs against each other, and one of
Yes,
them advances to the finale.
yes,
Oh.
Like
yes. I would love that.
that'd be yeah,
Wow.
kind of
Yeah.
like
What? Back
so,
into
oh the
Canada. The lip sync song for the top two is Freak by Estelle featuring Official.
never heard of
What
that.
are your thoughts on it? How was this lip
The lip
sync?
sync.
It
Yeah.
was messy. Like it was just yeah. I was like, what is happening? I don't think it's a strong song to lip sync to. Like it's
Right.
not. It doesn't have that like punch. Like I think a good lip
Yeah.
sync
Mhm.
battle, it needs to be a song with punch in it, and it didn't really have
Mhm.
any punchy moments. It was just kind of like bop 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 bop, and that was it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean.
And the way Victoria 30 seconds into the song fell down on the stage and just stayed there throughout the
It's
whole thing. She
just
just
was like I'm on the floor, bitch. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe she didn't want to send Vanity home.
Mm.
could have been that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
because I think she would have easily won if she had tried.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Hmm.
just
Did both of the girls choose Vanity last week? I don't think we spoke about that at the
Yeah,
start
yeah,
of the episode.
they
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 both
did.
chose
they
Vanity,
both
right?
yeah.
Mhm.
That would yeah. And I
So
hate
I
the
guess
lip
she kind of knew.
but
Oh, I thought you were gonna take a. Oh.
Oh my god. I love that.
ready just in case.
Wait.
I've been planning it. I'm like, if I get the global all sorry, when I get the
Yeah.
global all, I've got this ready to go. Because Mama,
Oh
Oh,
my
you're gonna
god.
bend de la
we're,
creme
we're not
yourself.
doing white out. We're doing pre-printed pussy.
Oh
And
my
I love it.
gosh. Wow, do not listen. Wow, keep your eyes closed.
Wait, you got it made, or did you get it from like you got it made yourself?
I got it. I got it made for me and like my drag sisters. So I bought myself a
I
lipstick,
love
bought
that.
lipsticks for them as well. Yeah,
That's so
I love
cute.
that.
it's like fun Christmas gift. It came up on Etsy. 'Cause I was Christmas shopping for my partner on Etsy,
Yeah.
and I saw that. And I was
Mhm.
like, okay, fuck the boyfriend. We're getting dragged today, baby. Like,
Yes.
Amanda, I'm gonna make one for us, and I'm gonna
Yes,
eliminate you from
please.
the podcast and take over as
yeah.
the sole host.
Oh
Get
my
one for
One
like
day.
for
god.
all of like the Drag Race Twitter crew. Get one for like Cetera. Get
Yeah.
one for Jack. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do it.
I'm sending.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my Jimbo moment. I'm sending Jimbo home.
Ah!
I love that.
I'm sending Sarah home.
If you were in an All Star season, when you are in an All Star, so would you play fair or would you strike out the competition?
It depends on like the context. Like I would strike out competition if I had to, and if it was like and if it was personal, like if this person was like if this person had said
Yeah.
prior if someone who was like a threat was in the bottom and
Hmm.
previously in the competition they had said like, oh, I'm not here to play fair, I'm here to win, I would have been like,
Yeah.
you said this and for that reason I'm sending you home. But if someone said the whole time they're
Okay.
playing fair, I would have left them.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So I would
Yeah,
only
that
I
makes
Mhm.
would
sense.
only eliminate like a threat if they were threatening, if they were actually being like, I'm not doing alliances, I'm here to win. I would have been like, all right, well then in that case,
Mm,
see you later.
okay.
But if
Mhm.
they were a threat and the whole time they were saying I'm going to do this in the way that's most fair, I would have
Yeah.
I would have eliminated the person who was done the worst.
Oh, interesting. So, like, okay,
Mhm.
hypothetically, you're in UK versus the world
Okay,
this year, right? With Pangina, everybody's here. Pangina has won 2 challenges. You're in place of Blue. Would you do the same thing Blue did and
who
send
were the
Pangina
other
home,
people
or
after elimination?
Juju, Jujubee? It was all of them. Jujubee, Mo, uh, yeah, all three of them were in the bottom.
I but Pangina sent Jimbo home. who was also doing
Yeah.
very well.
But he
So
was the worst that episode.
I agree with Blue. I would have sent Pangina home because she sent home.
Wow.
Pangina went, I'm
Mm.
sending home Jimbo because they are a threat and they've not done well in this challenge. And Blue, she just did the same thing. She went, Pangina's a threat. She's
Yeah.
done the worst in this challenge and she has eliminated a threat. So I'm going to eliminate this threat.
Yeah.
Props to Blue. And she won. So
She
I don't know
did.
Mhm.
what,
She did.
what she won, but I don't know what it was worth. But like, like, yeah, I agree with what Blue did. And, Blue was getting so much flack for it. And I was like, no, I agree with it. Like, she sent the girl home because she was in the bottom and she was a threat and was sending
Yeah.
other big names home. So I was like, yep, good for her.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
Blue. People came for Blue and I was like, that's not justified because
Yeah.
Blue just played the game. You watch the show,
Oh, definitely.
right?
Definitely.
Mhm.
Talking about Brew, her reign is ending next week.
I guess, yeah. So is this Queen of the World? Because
Yeah,
Miss
Queen. So I
Moon is
guess,
Queen of all queens.
yeah. I guess
Queen.
Blue is queen of the mother tucking world, and Blue is Blue is the queen of mother tucking world, and whoever wins, Silky, is probably queen of the mother pucking world.
Pucking, Canada.
Mm.
What's the down under equivalent? Like mother?
Queen of the Vegemite world.
No,
That's,
it
that's
it would just be. We would just say
oh
Queen of
fuck, exactly.
World. Yeah,
Pucking
yeah.
world.
Who's left? Rita.
This season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rita.
Silky, Raja, and Victoria.
Oh, Victoria's winning. Absolutely,
Oh,
she
you
is.
think so? It's
Yeah,
a lip
because
sync SmackDown.
is it? Oh, I didn't see the.
Yeah,
Is
it's a lip
it
sync
saying
SmackDown.
the- But Victoria's won lip syncs. Oh, she's won one.
One.
Yeah.
Silky could take it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because
I don't know. I think I
so
would. I don't know. It depends how it goes. Like
yeah, it
they've all
depends on
won.
who's paired with who, I guess.
Yeah.
Because
God,
they
I
do
don't
that
know.
wheel thing, and whoever is like, they have like a lot of shenanigans, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the
I'd like Victoria to
queen,
win.
yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. So the queen that was eliminated was Vanity Milan.
Yeah.
Did you agree? Did you think it was her time?
Yeah, we're splitting hairs. It's top 5. Like
Mhm.
it sucks, but yeah, she started really strong and then it didn't keep up. It was
That's
her
true.
time, which sucks. That sucks. Like you're so close, and I also know what it's like to get top 5 and get really close and not make it to
Exactly.
the end. So I know what it's like. But for Vanity, she's done that twice now. She was eliminated right before the finale, so
Yeah,
that would
agree.
suck. But she's great. She's
Mhm.
wonderful. She's gonna have no problems with work, bookings, drag. She is very popular. So yeah, props to your Vanity. Like you'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, really
Yeah,
incredible
I like
queen.
Vanity. I would love to see her live.
Yeah.
Good.
Have you met any of the queens this season? Of this season, have you ever?
No. I've met queens
No.
from the
Oh,
first. I've met queens from like UK versus the world. So I've met like Jimbo and Blue and Bagger and who else have I performed with? Taste and Horror, but they went on UK versus
mm,
the world. Yeah.
yeah.
Down Under's hard.
Mm.
Oh,
Down
that's
Under's
cute.
really hard to meet people because like it's so like
Yeah.
not worth touring here for some people. Like it just doesn't.
Mhm.
We are so far away. Like like we are
Far away.
so
So
far.
far.
We are so far. It
Yeah.
is so expensive to do
Literally.
anything. Like
You're
it's
like a day ahead. It's like that's how far it is. Like
yeah,
just a whole day
It's
ahead.
Monday afternoon right now.
See, afternoon, and
Yeah,
it's like 7 p.m. Sunday. Like it's crazy. Like so.
Monday afternoon.
Wow.
Mhm.
Damn.
Damn.
You're in the future. That's what everybody jokes about.
Yeah, I saw
That's what
Rita.
Jess May
I
was
saw
joking about.
this sign that said the future, and I went, I want to do that.
Future.
So
Who was the nastiest queen that you've ever met?
Nino.
Mini Cooper. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Yeah.
Honestly, like there is this like hidden hidden expect not as hidden, it's explicit. There is an expectation among other drag queens that you don't
Yeah.
behave like a dickhead because I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes drag queens have a
Yeah.
tendency to gossip.
Oh
Sometimes
yes.
sometimes they talk. So if you are rude in a dressing room to one queen, 50 queens will find out by the next business day. Like that.
That's
That's so
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 true.
true.
so I have not really encountered any rude queens because like that's so not worth it. Like I've definitely encountered queens who are not in their best moment and but it's usually because like they're stressed and something's gone wrong. Like there were
Mhm.
absolutely when I did like the Down Under tour, absolutely hissy fits happened because someone's
Oh.
lighting wasn't right or
Mhm.
the food wasn't on time or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just people being people. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nastiest queen. I've absolutely met people and I've been like, oh, diva, but like, it's not no one no nothing interesting enough that like I could share.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
When we finish recording, I'll tell them.
Oh, well then I guess we gotta
Honestly,
wrap
like
things up.
yeah, don't be no one no one's a dickhead, so it's like
No. So you're rooting for Victoria for this season? Who are you? Is
Victoria
that
for the
your?
win, bitch. Let's do it. I love her. I think she's
Yes.
great. She's camp. She's filthy. Like she's filthy, and I like that. I
I
really
love
appreciate that.
her.
I love a filthy mouth. Like I love a potty mouth drag queen. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So in this lip sync SmackDown, who do you think is going home first? Who's losing?
Even though Rita won this lip sync, I don't know Rita as a lip sync performer. I know her as like a comedian and actor. Um, I
Hmm.
don't think Rita is going to win. She's done great. She's made the finale both seasons, so well done.
Yeah.
But she's just kind of like I don't see them wanting to push her forward to the very end. I
Yeah.
don't think Rita's going to win. She's the
And she
she's
got that Belgian gig.
hey,
She's hosting the Belgium drag race.
has that already been filmed?
It's filming, I think, right now.
Oh.
Yeah, Rita Vaga is. She went to vacation in Belgium once, and they gave her the gig.
Yeah, yeah. Did she go to university there or something? And they were like, great.
Yeah.
So strange.
So Beverly, make your way to like China or something, and you're gonna get Drag Race China.
Yeah.
Ah!
I want to be the first. I want to be the first person to host Drag Race from like a country that doesn't exist. Like I want to be like Drag
Oh,
Race, Drag Race Neptune.
Genovia. Oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um,
Genovia.
it's Pangea, and it's just like the Neanderthals and cavemen drag queens. That'd be great.
Oh my gosh.
Drag Race Atlantis. That would be camp. Drag Race the
Ooh,
Bermuda
it's all
Triangle.
underwater.
Yeah, Drag Race Bermuda Triangle. We just like go to space.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Drag Race is like everywhere at
There are
this
so
point. But
many. I didn't realize how many
There's so
seasons there
many.
were until I became part of the year that this kind of became known as the year where it was too much Drag Race,
mhm.
and
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Wow, there is a lot of
Yeah,
people,"
there's a
and
lot.
it's interesting to
Mhm.
see the. It's really hard to like stand out, and like followers is like quite an important part of like what we do. Like it's a really unfortunate reality that follows can sometimes determine your worth. Like it's not a currency, but it absolutely can equate to things, right? So like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've noticed the way that like different like franchises, like people like do not watch some of these franchises, and I'm like, there's so much brilliant drag being missed out on just
yeah,
because there's so much other drag happening at the same time that people aren't willing to watch it, which is so
yeah,
Mhm.
disappointing. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
just yeah, it's hard to stand out when everyone wants to be a
yeah,
star, but you know you've got the freedom of choice there, so it's sort of you're sort of stuck between two. Like, do you want the freedom of choice or do you want like quality over quantity sort of thing? It's hard.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think Down Under 2 was lucky to air like between UK and All Star 7, so it like got its own moment,
Yeah.
and then
We
right
were,
away after that, Philippines aired.
yeah.
So I guess not
We were
a lot,
airing
but
the same time as Canada.
oh,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody was watching Canada.
I watched Canada. I liked it. I
No, I
thought of
know, I know.
too. Thought of Black too.
Kidding.
I messaged I knew when Vivian was going. Oh no, Vivian was a week after me. Irma Gerd. I messaged her and I was like, hey, I think we're gonna get eliminated on the same day. So here for you. And she was like, okay, see you. Yeah, it was fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wait, it was the same? That's wild. So like
What?
Giselle and Spanky won in the same week?
I think so. I think they won. Oh no, I think Giselle won like a week after Spanky.
Oh, because that's when the queen died.
Yeah, when one queen rises. Yeah, Spanky Jackson's very powerful.
Thank you so much, Beverly, for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for having me. I love talking shit. Thank you so much. Team Victoria. Hashtag Team
Team
Victoria.
Victoria,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely.
Are you Team Victoria because UK is part of Commonwealth?
Yeah, I pledge allegiance to the Queen. That's exactly right.
Okay. Okay. And now it's the king, I guess. It just doesn't
Oh
sound
my
good.
god. No, it doesn't
Yeah,
hit as
King.
hard.
What's his name? King Charles.
Charles?
Charles or
I think.
something.
Okay.
Flop. Flop. Love the gay
Flop.
Prince.
Flop.
Prince George.
Flop era.
Little this guy. A little area. Yes. You better
Yes.
whack it. Yes. He's like, yeah.
Wait, if Charles dies, Camilla becomes the queen. Don't she?
No, Camilla's no. I think Prince William.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not keeping up.
William.
I'm not my partner's like a big royalist. When the Queen died, he cried, and I was like, he's like, the Queen died, and I was like, RuPaul, like what? Like, what do you mean? Like, and he was like, no, like the Queen, and I was like, oh, and I was like, why are you
Oh my
crying? What
gosh.
happened? And he went, I'm crying 'cause the Queen died, and I was like, oh.
Okay.
This lady, I was like, this lady doesn't give a fuck about you. This lady doesn't care about you.
Oh my god.
Well.
All right. Well, Beverly, tell the audience where they can find you.
You can
Yes.
find me. I have done something which I'm glad I did. I have picked one name for every social channel, and it's the same. It's the Beverly Kills everywhere. TheBeverlyKiss. That is on the TikTok, the Twitter, the website, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Bumble, Christian Mingle, Grindr, wherever you need to find me, I'm there.
That's
Okay,
incredible.
final before you leave, before we like end this final question.
Yeah.
Favorite interview, rank these. Joseph Shep, I can't say his name. Joseph Shepard,
Joseph Shepard?
Yeah.
Matt, or us. Rank them.
I'm just like click the red X, right? I can just like hang up on this and then you know what?
Yeah.
I think everyone's special in their own unique way.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
Well,
good
you know,
excuse.
we all bring something different to the table, and that's what's important. You know, where I'm not going. We no, we're not ranking.
Miss Congeniality in the house. Who was the best? You can. It's okay. You can tell us. Say it's us because we know.
You can use this as a grab if you want. When I
Okay.
want to listen to drag podcasts, I always use Spotify and Apple Music and listen to Breast Conference. That's Breast Conference. And you can trust me because I'm Beverly Kills.
Exactly.
We're clipping that one.
There you go. Matt and Joseph didn't get that treatment, so take that as you will.
Ah! Oh my god, we're so special. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you again, Beverly, for coming.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank
It's
you.
been great. We would. I mean, honestly, we would love to have you on again. Season 15 is right around the corner.
Yeah, I'll watch
Just
that.
saying.
I definitely watched the US season, so yeah, I'll definitely keep up with that one.
Okay.
Incredible.
More. I'm excited. You know what? I'm gonna write a list of questions for you two, and I'm gonna make you two answer Mary Kill. How does that sound? Huh?
Honestly,
I think
Go on.
You know
I
what?
can
we'd be
answer
like,
it.
yes, I know exactly who I want to pick for each of
We're
these.
doing it right now. Mary Kill, Cetera,
Okay.
Jack, and
Okay.
then each other.
Oh, I will marry Amanda. I think Amanda really
Yeah.
brings out the best in me.
Mhm.
That's why we're co-hosts. And I'll kill Sid
Oh.
because I feel like Sid and me will annoy each other to no end.
Kill.
I'll Jack because come on,
Yeah,
Hunty,
kill all the twins.
it's real Hunty.
Okay. My answers are like basically the exact same. I would marry Niru because Niru are like this. I would Jack because we love Jack,
Yeah.
and I would kill Sid
Come on,
for the
that's
fun.
it. The easy ass question. So I want to give a special shout out to our patrons, Starlight, who is in the National Reporter tier. Oh, tier. Sorry.
Thank you so much for supporting the channel. On that note, thank you all for coming. Thank you for everyone for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye.
Yes.